Meanwhile, on the defensive side, you're free to line up however you like, as we're going to get the opening throw off by Jalen Jones. No kicking here in the Arena League, of course, as Marcus Pierce is going to catch it. Drops it, he's going to fumble it around the 5, and it's going to be recovered by Pierce inside his own 5-yard line. Couldn't quite cleanly pick that up. So we're going to see Dominic Hobdy of Pueblo, Colorado. He's going to take the first snap at quarterback. Picks up about 5, a little bit.
Some of these lineup changes will affect the Woo going down the stretch here.
Hand off to Pearson. It's going to be looks like a little bit short. Receivers in motion. Hobdy runs to his right and is going to be taken down for a loss. Back inside the 5, around the 4.
Loses a shoe on
in Springfield. My bad. Snap taken to the quarterback, Marquise Smalls. Hands it off to Matt Rush, and he's going to be taken down. I think we might have a safety here. He's going to come down just short of the goal line. But a great defensive play.
Way to get off that block and just be relentless in the pursuit of the quarterback there.
That was Elijah Pugh. 3rd and long. Smalls looks, scrambles to his right. And it's going to be caught by the big man, Eli Telser.
Who fumbled the ball.
Oh, fumbled, loose ball.
Woo
Center here for Iowa. As now we're going to see Kobe Martin in his Woo debut. Scrambles to his left, lofts it to his left, incomplete.
A little bit of a miscommunication there.
Martin's going to roll, move to his left, avoids a tackler, but he is going to get taken down at the 5. His jersey was getting tugged a little bit there by Jack. Makes it even more difficult, less room to work with. Martin rolling to his left, surveys, throws
back across the field.
Nice reception. 2nd and about 5 for Ozarks. Smalls takes the snap. Throws to the far side, caught by Rush.
Right at that line to gain there, so we'll see where they...
Just underway here. So the Lunkers are going to run it to the near side. Bertelsmeyer into the near side wall, about a gain of 5 yards.
A little bit and kind of keep the linebackers on their toes.
2nd and 4, Smalls throws across the field to Bertelsmeyer again. That's got to be his favorite target so far.
Seems...
Smalls takes the snap and a quick handoff to Rush.
Great open field tackle there.
No get. Smalls takes the snaps. Back pedals. Caught in the end zone for the touchdown, Matt Rush. And a 2-point attempt from the 10.
Gotcha.
So Smalls is going to take the snap. Similar play design. Spinning, scrambling. Lost it towards the end zone, tipped up in the air. And batted away.
That was a great defensive play on the tip.
Jalen Jones throwing to Marcus Pierce. So he catches that one just inside the 10, goes up the middle to just beyond the 15, maybe got a half yard. See that with the addition of Martin and Hobdy here. Hobdy take the snap on this one. Scott had his fingertips on that one, couldn't bring it down, incomplete.
Looks like the
taking snap, taken to Martin. He's going to take this one.
And just go.
And he goes. He wasn't lined up in the quarterback position, so he was able to take that carry. Pass back over. And we might have a scoring, no, not quite a scoring play, but another pickup for the Woo.
First down, but then put themselves right in striking distance here for a score.
Yeah, Martin lobbed it over to Hobdy as he was falling backwards.
Get a big play to get him back even on the board here.
Martin going to take it after the handoff to Pierce. He'll be stopped for a loss, about 3 yards.
Stacked up right.
And a long 3. Takes the snap. Martin for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Iowa.
Touchdown.
Hobdy in the backfield. Surveying. runs, pitches it up to Pierce, and he's going to be taken down at about the 4. So Martin's going to do the throw-off duties here for Iowa. Bertelsmeyer will take the bounced throw-off.
Able to stay on his feet there.
Stays on his feet. And he's going to go all the way to the house.
There is a flag back inside the 10-yard.
Bertelsmeyer's to his left. Takes the snaps, hands off to Bertelsmeyer. No, he fakes
it.
it. Lobs it up to the end zone and caught up against the walls. Kendrick
to move the ball.
Jalen Jones, the throw-off duties from the west end zone. Throws kind of across his body, taking it off a bounce. Is Pierce, who's handled most of the throw-off return duties this year, isn't going to get anything on the. So it looks like Kendrick Payne is lined up in the quarterback position. Takes the snap, hands it off to Little, who's going to be taken out just short. Maybe got a half. 13-6 Ozarks. Payne scrambling, and he breaks. But first things first, you got to keep him out of the end zone. Smalls takes the snap, surveys, rolls to his right, looks to his left, back across the field to Tyser, who's going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown. As Smalls surveys, fires to a mostly open Kendrick Payne. The Lunkers, white jerseys, white pants, bright red helmets.
Got
very attractive.
Chrome on the face mask, too. Really cool look.
Big return here.
All the way for a Woo touch.
Scrambling, firing for the end zone, incomplete. Hobsey was looking for Henson. Goldburn's going to throw from the east end zone. And he's going to be nowhere near Bertelsmeyer's. Ball's going to fly out of bounds. Another fun thing here, 3.5 to go, leading by 8. High snap. Smalls evades the tackle, throws across his body. Is caught by Shrugs.
Breaks the tackle.
And he'll waltz right into the end zone.
House there.
Another 1-point attempt for the Lunkers. The snap, pitch back to Little, falls incomplete. I think they're of the first half. The throw off by Payne. Down the field. And corralled by Henson.
Touchback.
And it'll be a touchback, so Iowa will have to go 45 yards to try and add another score to this game. Pass caught. We got a flag on the play.
Still on his feet, fighting for yards.
Yeah, Hobdy in the backfield. Takes the snap from Scott. Pitches it over to Martin. Back over to Scott at the 10. It's going to be smacked into the wall around the 7. A 2-minute warning. Clock does stop on each play.
A little bit more time there. And
Martin pitches it over to Hobdy. He's going to run for the end zone.
Touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Woo.
You could see the excitement in his eyes.
Oh, yeah. He was hyped.
Martin, as they go for the 1-point attempt, scrambling. Loose ball back near midfield. He's going to, looks like he almost flicked that almost out of bounds.
Tipped that out of bounds on purpose.
Well, we don't have a flag on that. The 5-yard line. As here comes the throw off. Stays in bounds. Lands in the end zone. Bertelsmeyer's going to have to bring it out. Evades a tackler. Flag on the play. Still on his feet, scrambling. And he's just going to trip himself up. Working very precariously. Takes a high snap. Surveys. He's going to take a deep shot down the field. Incomplete.
Overshot as
Mook Hollywood Zimmerman standing in the end zone here, surveying his defense. As Small takes the snap, is going to roll to his right. Quick pass over to the right. That's Rush.
We're back to action here. 31 seconds to go before halftime.
Small spinning, passes across his body to Telser.
Makes a man
Little,
miss.
excuse me. Now he's going to throw it downfield.
Miscommunication there with his receiver down the field.
Line up in the quarterback position. Takes the snap, flips it back to Martin. Throws upfield.
First down.
And a first down catch. A nice catch there. But he got it.
Made the play.
Clock rolls, 11 seconds to go till the break. Martin's going to run it with his feet, avoids a tackler. And he'll go down just beyond midfield. And Frank Costin, the assistant coach,
trying to keep everything in front of him.
A little bit of zone defense. Hobby takes the snap. Fires up. It's caught by Couch. He'll pick up a couple, go down just beyond. Hosting Duluth a third and final time, July 27th, here in the Hippodrome. Second half underway, and
a
Goulbourn's
free souvenir.
Yeah, free souvenir on Goulbourn's opening throw-off. Didn't even stay close to the field.
Looks like he did that on purpose. I think he just wanted to give some of those kids.
Bring consecutive wins together. The Smalls takes the snap, lobs it up in the air, almost picked away.
Off.
12. As Smalls takes the snap, drops back, rolls to the near side, looks, fires. It's going to be passed incomplete. It was tipped by
Big third down play coming
high
here.
snap to Smalls. Scrambles. It's caught by Payne.
Goes backwards.
Fourth down, first possession, another high snap. Smalls looking, and he will go nowhere, and the Lunkers are over at their own 21-yard line. As Dominic Hobby will take the snap, look, fire, and incomplete. Falls out of the hands of Justin Brown. One of two assistants on this Woo staff. Couldn't tell if that was a little bit of a shuffle pass or a fumble, but it's picked up by Miles Goulbourn just beyond midfield. Takes the snap, hands off to Martin. Martin surveying, lobs it over to Scott, who picks up the first down by about a... Iowa recently stuffed a fourth down play on their last defensive possession. Goulbourn with the reception, lunges ahead, avoids two tacklers. Inside the Miller Lite red zone. Fakes a handoff, shuffles it over, incomplete.
Just behind the receiver.
Iowa trying to cut this lead in half. Fires for the end zone, incomplete.
Looking for a flex.
Takes the snap, lobs it towards the end zone, and there is that the one. Snap to Goulbourn, hands it off.
Another
incomplete.
shot to the end zone.
Jamal Couch.
Fans.
Goulbourn lined up at QB, takes the snap, hands over to Hobdy.
Cuts back.
And cuts back, hit as he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Gives high here with a 2-point conversion attempt from the 10. Fires wide open, Oscar Scott. Good for two, and we are tied. Goulbourn throw off duties once again.
Hits a fan
Not
on the ceiling.
Not a human fan.
Hits a fan on the ceiling. And their teammates fired up here.
Second possession for the Lunkers. Pass flip back to Rush. Along the far side, he's going to get the first down.
Yep.
At about the 7-yard line. Snap, flip back. Fires to the end zone. And a diving catch. Snap to Smalls. Rolls to his right, looking. Has some time, escapes. Flips it towards the end zone. We're going to get a flag. Jalen Jones once again to do all the duties. Free ball on the ground. As Kobe Martin lined up at quarterback, flips it back to Hobdy. Fires up the middle, caught by Jamal Cow. Seconds and running, 5. Hobdy scrambling. He's going to get taken down. He loses his towel as Denver.
Country roads, take me home.
Exactly. The Woo looking to bring this thing home down by 7 as the fourth quarter begins. As we're going to get a big rushing play here by Hobdy. Here in the final period of play, Iowa down 7. Martin lined up. He will throw, nearly intercepted.
The game.
Hobdy looking, avoids a tackler, pitches it over to Martin. He's going to carry it inside the 10 down to about the 9. Red zone. Kobe Martin making his Woo debut. Gets the pitch from Marcus Pierce. He's going to run for the corner. Wide open, in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. Martin takes the snap, rolls to the near side. Lofts it up. He was intending for Goulbourn with throw-off duties. He's going to keep this one in the field of play, but once again will hit the ceiling.
That's really difficult here. It looked like he had a good throw there. Just kind of caught one of the beams that's on this lower ceiling here in the Hippodrome.
Too high. You know, it's not an open-air stadium like the Arrowhead Stadium. But either way, first down play
here,
as the Lunkers are going to try and get their ground game established. Ronnie Bertelsmeyer, we haven't seen much from him in the second ball in the quarterback position. Takes the snap. We're going to get a flag. And it looks like it's going to be a false start against the Lunkers. 3-32, excuse me. With a 2nd and 1. Pitches over to Bertelsmeyer.
big time open field tackle there.
Burt here. You got to imagine they're going to go for it.
Yeah, it's kind of in that no man's land area where they're not going to surrender the ball, but we don't even have to have that conversation.
Exactly. Smalls goes. They're not automatic like
they sure are
kicking.
not.
You have to work for them. As Smalls to the far side fires across, tipped, incomplete.
Great defensive play there. A lot of traffic.
The Lunkers scored on their last possession. Trying to get back in again. Wide open reception by Justin Brown into Lunkers territory down at the chin with the newcomer Hobdy in the backfield. Pitches back to Hobdy. He can run and throw it, and he's going to run wide open and towards the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Iowa.
In the end zone for a touchdown.
Iowa's going to go for one here. Lobs it towards the end zone. Tipped up in the air.
Give the defense a little bit better field position to work with.
Looks like it's Goulburn again. So that one gets downfield more, but it goes.
Fine hitting that point total.
Duluth and Ozarks both at 1-1. The Woo in fourth as we get a nice defensive stop by the Woo.
The Lunkers taking their time here, working the play clock all the way down to 4 seconds before a snap.
And avoids the sack, trying to preserve a 1-point lead. Smalls backpedaling, lobs it over to a wide open Payne for the touchdown. As Henson is back in the east side of the field. That one's going to hit a light, and we got some dust flying off that light fixture.
Draws a quick flag there. This building and everything that's gone through it.
Woodrow Wilson was president back then, man. It's a long time ago. Deep pass downfield, intercepted. The first takeaway of the night on defense. Well,
Iowa's defense has forced a fumble in the first half, so.
And a nice little play there by Rog Lewis. Trip and 11 for the Ozarks. A minute 43 to go in regulation. Ozarks up by 8. Rush, the ball carrier, cuts back to the left. Up against the wall. We got a flag flying in. To go. Woo trailing by 7. Pitch back to Rush. Scrambling. Trying to escape. Is going to get all the way into Iowa territory. But also appears, no, they're not going to go into victory formation just yet.
That 25-second.
Oh, not quite. They're going to run one more play. It's going to be Matt Rush scrambling into the backfield. Looking, he's going to throw it. It's going to be intercepted. The Woo not quite dead yet.
17 seconds left, and they will get the ball back.
Hobdy takes the snap. He's going to look. Scrambles to the far side, directing traffic. Pass incomplete, intended for Jamal Couch. Couch was his best option, but it fell incomplete. 2nd and 10, takes the snap. He's going to heave it down towards the end zone. Incomplete as it falls off the hand of Carter. Iowa.
Let's see what we can get out of this one.
Takes the snap, fires to the end zone. Up, tipped around. Flag on the play.
Penalty mark.
Kobe Martin lined up at quarterback. Hobdy in the backfield. Pitches it back to Hobdy. He's going to scramble to the near side. He's going to look towards the end zone. Lobs it up. Caught! Touchdown! Bigger for the tie. As Martin quiets the crowd. Takes the snap back to Hobdy. Looks, escapes the tackler. He's going to try and take it. He's going to run for the end zone. He's in! He's in for the 2. We are going to overtime here at the Hippodrome.
Free football, ladies and gentlemen. Big play here.
Yes, we're not quite sure if Iowa will get a possession of their own. High pass towards the end zone. Intercepted!
Picked off in the end zone.
Martin takes the snap. Back to Goulbourne, back over to Martin, throws it incomplete down at his feet.
It's really unfortunate there. The middle of the field was wide open.
As Martin takes the snap. Back over to Hobdy, runs with his legs, and gets thrown down inside the 20. Hobdy lined up behind Martin, looking, points downfield, is going to carry it with his legs. He's going to get the first down.
Carried that Lunker defender with him for 2 or 3 yards to pick that first.
Martin with Goulbourne in the backfield. Looked like he wanted to run it, but he knocked out of him. 2nd and 10, flips back to Hobdy. Scrambles to his right, tripped up at the knees for a loss back at the 15. Back with Martin in the backfield. Fakes the pitch to Martin.
Hit as he throws.
He's attempting to throw to wiping his right hand. Oh, takes the snap to Pierce. He's going to carry it, flip it back over to Pierce. Field is wide open. He's going to get tackled just inside the 10, inside the Miller Lite red. 1st and goal. Pierce takes the snap over to Martin. Martin's going to run for the corner.
Inside the 5.
He is going to get however you like. Snap to Pierce, handoff to Martin. It's going to be stopped and taken back for about a 2-yard loss. Snap to Pierce, back to Martin. Martin's going to run to the near side. Lob it over to Oscar Scott. Loses it. Ball's on the ground. And we're going to wait for what we're calling here. At center, Martin in at QB. He's going to throw it, lob it up towards the end zone. Incomplete. Jamal Couch, regardless of outcome.
Both sides of the ball.
So here we go.
Really well.
Long carry by Rush. He's going to pick up first down yardage at about the 11 or 12 yard line. Field. Smalls takes the snap. Holds it. Fires to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Caught by Kendrick Payne, and that's going to end the game here tonight as the regulation. But the Woo, unfortunately, will fall to 0-4 in a big home loss here tonight.